The sexiest Pokemon investments for 2025. These are investments that not only should go up in value, but they also look damn good. That's what this video is all about. So let's just jump straight into it. Here's 8 examples. Number 1, a Fusion Strike booster box. This is a really nice looking booster box. One of the issues I have with modern booster boxes is they just don't pop like they used to. And you think back to some of the great booster boxes we've seen over the years. Remember a Legendary Collection booster box? Remember any EX era booster box? Remember a Skyridge booster box? It's just like they've all lost their pizzazz. It's even Destined Rivals. It looks great when it's popped out and stood up in the shop, but when it's just sitting there, it's on the top corner and one up there as well. Yeah, Mewtwo and Giovanni are there, but the rest of the booster box is just white. And then you look, the one that stands out, Fusion Strike. And look, that only may be a small thing to a lot of people, but to collectors, that sort of means a little bit for me in the future. At $795 a booster box at the moment. I think it's touched on $800 once, and I think it's going to find its way back there. It won't be too long, in my opinion, until this is a $1,000 US booster box. It's such a nice looking booster box. It rings the same truth to me as Evolving Skies did. When a lot of people were saying, should I invest in Evolving Skies? It's gotten too expensive. A lot of people still ask me, should I invest in Fusion Strike? It's gotten too expensive. And the answer is yes. I don't think it's getting any cheaper. In 2 years from now, ask yourself exactly that. In 2 years from now, will a Fusion Strike booster box still be $795 US? And the answer is no. Will it be $1,000? Will it be $1,200? Will it be $1,500? I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be $795, and I still think it's a stellar investment, and I think it's a really sexy, for lack of a better word, that's the last time I'm saying that during this video, investment for 2025. Number 2 on the list. Now, this card is, whoa. So it's from, of course, the new White Flare set, the Hydreigon. What a good looking card. This is one of the best looking Pokemon cards I've seen in a long time. Like, the artist there has just said, hold my beer, boys, and let me go to work. That is a really good looking card. And look, I'm not saying this is a good investment at $93. I think as there's more supply hits the market, this card will go down. But I think once it does go down and it reaches its floor, and look, it's hard to exactly guess where its floor is going to be, but once it does reach its floor and these sets start to go out of rotation, we move into the new Mega Evolutions, etc., I think this card will start bouncing back in price, and it'll be a good investment if you can buy it at the right price. It's also one hell of a good looking artwork. Imagine if that was Charizard sitting up there. Just where's the pizzazz gone on some of our major hit cards? This is just a really good looking card. Number 3 on the list is a Shrouded Fable Greninja collection box. Isn't this one hell of a promo? That Greninja and also, of course, the Kingdra. Look, for what seemed to have been quite a lackluster set, Shrouded Fable, it did give us a gift in both the Kingdra EX box and the Greninja one here. These are both really fantastic looking promo cards, and at $78 US, this promo alone will pull this booster box along in price. Shrouded Fable, of course, isn't the best set. It's arguably the weakest set, particularly the weakest holiday set from the whole Scarlet and Violet era. But this is a good looking card, a very good looking card. That Greninja is just going to carry that booster box collection box at $78. Again, ask yourself, in 3 years time, will this collection box be $78? I don't think it's going to be anywhere near $78. This card in a PSA 10 fetches some relatively decent prices, and it'll continue to pull this booster box up in price. We all know how hard it is to grade promos of 10 that come out of collection boxes, just because of the quality control there and the difficulty of just putting the card in there and it moving around. So all those things coupled will make that a strong investment in my eyes, and such a good looking card. Number 4, Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection, the one that everyone finds it difficult to get their hands on. Current price is $213 US. There are a lot of Prismatic Evolutions packs inside here. It is the product with the most packs inside there, and it also has, in my eyes, damn it, I said I wasn't going to say sexy yet. It has a very sexy playmat inside there with all the evolutions on it inside it. It's going to be one hell of an investment. Will it eventually be $500? Yes. How quickly that'll come around depends on how many of them get printed. We said for ages, even for something that got printed to eternity, like that Charizard Super Premium Collection from Sword and Shield, everyone was saying that'll never move. It's too overprinted. It's going to sit at $90 to $100 forever. And look at its price now. And no one's saying that about this box. Everyone's finding this box hard to get from the get-go. So that's only going to mean bigger things for this in the future in terms of its price. I think it's a great investment. While we're at the halfway point, I want to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, which is of course the Collector app. If you don't have it, I'll leave a link in the description to download it. You can follow my journey on the Collector app. You can see my collection and what I'm adding to it. And the big one is on the Collector app now is the set analytics. You can jump into any set. You can look at the price of cards from high to low. So you can see the top chase cards inside a set. You can click on set analytics. The big one for an investor is you can see total set value. I use that as one of my mantras for how good a set is going to perform in the future, particularly with its sealed products. It'll show you hot market movers on cards. You can also sign up to be a pro member. As a pro member, you unlock heaps of cool features. One of the most important ones is you can look at the whole data of singles and sealed product since the Collector app has come onto the market, so you can see how things have been tracking over time. Again, link in the description to download that one. Number 5, and look, this is one where we almost have to rewind. Well, we do need to rewind back in time to set release, and that is the Seismitoad. I never thought I'd be calling Seismitoad a sexy card, but Shinji Kanda once again takes off. This guy just can't miss. Every artwork he does is phenomenal. His art style is extremely unique, and cards just take off. Like, have we ever had an artist just carry cards like Shinji Kanda has? What a fantastic job, whether it's the Giratina, whether it's the Magneton promo, whether it's, of course, this new Seismitoad. And like I said, you would have needed to go back in time, because when this set first came out, this was like a $50 card at launch, and it's up to $217 US. So if you'd bought some of these banking on Shinji Kanda's ability to pull up a card, there you go, $50 to $217. Has it been manipulated? Will it stay there? I mean, they're all questions that I'm not even going to bother looking at or answering in this video. Possibly. Personally, I can't see a Seismitoad staying at that price, but hey, if you'd bought it and you're selling some copies now, you could have pocketed a heap of money very quickly. The crux of this is that Shinji Kanda's ability to pull up cards and make them hold value is second to none at the moment. So hats off to that artist. You do a fantastic job on all Pokemon cards. Number 6 on my list is the Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box featuring Charmander. If you're a massive Charmander fan, this just does it and should do it for anyone that's a Charmander fan. I know it's expensive at the moment, but I think it'll only get more expensive, and that is because of the promo that comes inside it. Not only does the box look cool, again, it's got a little bit of color on it. Again, it's got Charmander, which is a fan favorite Pokemon, which of course we know the third evolution, or the evolution line there leading into Charizard. But the promo inside this, the Pokemon Center stamped Charmander, where he's in the window looking out, wanting to catch that Pidgey, is a phenomenal artwork. And in a PSA 10, it goes for incredibly high amounts of money, and that will continue to carry this Elite Trainer box into new heights. Number 7 on my list is Crown Zenith Elite Trainer Box. What a good looking set. This whole set is just a good looking set. And with that in mind, the Elite Trainer Box at $187, I don't think it's going to get any cheaper. That is a fantastic investment. I called it 6 months ago. We spoke about it 12 months ago when it was $100, that it's just going to continue to rise in price. And 12 months ago when I mentioned it at $100 US, it's now up to 187. Should we see that similar amount of growth, that 80% growth that we saw in the last 12 months continue on the next 12 months? I'd be very surprised if we didn't. This is homage to a great era, which is Sword and Shield. There's a beautiful Galarian gallery inside there. There's so many chase cards. Yes, it's missing that mega big hit, the most expensive card being the gold Giratina, but the depth inside this set will carry it. There is so much depth of chase cards, and there's multiple chase cards above $50 US raw in this set, so that will carry it. And the final one on my list is Evolving Skies Booster Box. Once again, this was one of our last booster boxes where we actually saw some color to it. Not only does it have a fan favorite Pokemon on the front being Rayquaza, it's not just white and bland and boring. There's a bit of color to it, like that Fusion Strike booster box that I mentioned at the start. And like Fusion Strike, when I said everyone has always asked me, and they still ask me now, down in the comments, via email, etc., at $2,200 on the knocker USD, is it still investable? Ask yourself this, when Team Up was $2,200 US, was it still investable? The answer is yes. This booster box, it is arguably the greatest booster box Pokemon card set we have seen in a long, long time. Going back to going back in time, when's the best, or what's the best Pokemon card set we've seen since Evolving Skies? And if we're basing it off, I don't know, if we're basing it off intangible material, like, what people's thoughts are around it, we can say, well, people have super positive thoughts around it. But if we base it off total set value, we need to go all the way back to EX era or even E-Series and look at sets like Skyridge and Aquapolis to have sets that eclipse Evolving Skies' raw total set value. This is a phenomenal Pokemon card set and will always, in my opinion, deserve the price and the accolades it gets. At $2,200, ask yourself, if you can hold for 3 years, what's an Evolving Skies booster box going to be worth in 3 years' time? And the answer is not $2,200, a significant amount more. I still think it's a great investment and I still think it's a damn good looking booster box. There's the 8 of the sexiest Pokemon card investments for 2025. Something silly and stupid for today, something a little bit different. I'm Michael, this is Pokeos. Catch everyone next time.